Welcome and thank you for joining us on this episode of Tone Setters TV, where we invite people to own your tone. With your host, Christopher Not Chris of Tone Setters Entertainment. On this episode, we talk to Cwilltooill and Jefe as they tell us a little bit about their journey through the music and entertainment industry here in San Antonio and surrounding areas, and give us a little bit more about their individual businesses.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Christopher Not Chris here at Tone Setter Entertainment, Tone Setter TV. I'm here with Cwilltooill, Keep It Moving. I'm here with Jefe the Boss. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today?
All right. Can't complain, man. Can't complain. Hustling. Cwilltooill in the mug. Can I cuss? Can I cuss? I was about to do my thing.
Feel free to
Cwilltooill in the motherfucking building. You know, I didn't know who was keeping it PG, or we can keep it a little bit PG-13, or we can go rated R. I ain't gonna ever go triple X too much. But I keep it right here, PG-13. You know what I'm saying? So you got to.
You already said the F word. You only get one F word in the PG-13 movie.
Hey, guess what though? I'm 25. I'm 25.
Well, man, without further ado, let's get it going. I appreciate you guys coming through and sharing some of your time with us. First of all, Cwilltooill, I mean, you've been doing shows.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the new home.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
You're doing your thing. Congratulations on the engagement.
Yes, sir.
You're doing your thing, man. But let's talk about business, man. Let's talk about keep it moving. Let's talk about what you got going on. Keep it moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Yes, sir. Right here. Keep moving forward.
Let's talk about keep moving forward. Let's talk about the album.
Yes, sir.
What do you have coming for the people?
Man, so first up, I just dropped a single. It's called Do Not Call My Phone. It's streaming everywhere but Apple Music for whatever reason. I guess we ain't got a good relationship right now or whatever, but you know, but it's still on Spinrilla for sure, exclusively. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, next week, I'm officially dropping right here because by the time y'all see this, it's gonna be ready. You probably gonna know already, but April 16th, Grown Ass Man is dropping everywhere on Spinrilla, on Apple Music, everywhere. But on the 15th, it's dropping exclusively on Spinrilla at 8 p.m. So if you're a Spinrilla listener, if you just want to tap in early, make sure you jump over there, Spinrilla, download the app. If you ain't been on there in a while, go give them a listen. It's a bunch of great music on there that a lot of people drop exclusively, including Grown Ass Man on April 16th. 8 p.m. April 15th at 8 p.m. and then everywhere on April 16th. Alright, so look, this right here is the beginning of a series of hot, like what would we call it? I don't know what to call it. Like a series of
a next level movement.
Yeah, man. Because
we're bringing Spinrilla back.
Yes, sir, man. And on top of that, bro, like we just about to. It's been a minute. I ain't dropped no projects since last year. You did what I'm saying? Since last year, like 420 last year, I dropped Calm But Dangerous, CBD, dope project, amazing project. It's one of my favorite projects. It's my favorite to date, honestly. And well, until now, until April 16th, it's my favorite to date. So I'm really just excited to be putting music out again. Honestly, I'm excited about keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? The label is it's finally on this. It's finally making progress. You know what I'm saying? We've been searching. Well, I've been searching for a little minute, man, for some good artists, some people who I felt like could just make keep moving forward come alive. You know what I'm saying? Who already knew that they was a boss, like Jefe always say. Who already know that they're a boss. Now we just gonna help them boss up even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be willing to learn, you know what I'm saying? For real, man, because what we got going is good. So it ain't worth having all this knowledge and all this hustle if we ain't helping nobody else get to the money. You know what I'm saying? We ain't helping nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Or teaching them, the business that we know that we, you know what I'm saying? Like the business that I've been studying for the past 6 years, you know what I'm saying? Like I know this stuff. I know how to do a lot of this stuff that a lot of these dudes lacking, so they don't go get played by these big labels, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind being independent. I love being independent. I get to put out music how I want, when I want, you know what I'm saying? And when that time comes, it's gonna come. But right now, we doing our thing, right? But somebody else got that opportunity coming right around the corner, hopefully we can help them get ownership of their stuff, own all their masters, so they can go in there and instead of getting a huge record label deal, you know what I'm saying, they going in there and getting a distribution deal. They going in there and they, getting a partnership with Spotify, you know what I'm saying, versus going in there and getting, you know what I'm saying, a little money up front and then you in a long contract and just wasting time, you know what I'm saying. Forget that, man. I want to help some people, you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of knowledge and it ain't worth having if you ain't sharing.
Hey, I respect that 100%. That's kind of the reason that we do Tone Setters TV, is to share the knowledge. So, like for guys like yourself or other business owners, get to share that knowledge and we get to put it all on one platform for everybody to go check it out.
Yes,
and different people get to feed off of different other people's experiences. Because one of my mentors a while back always used to tell me that you ain't really learning unless you learn it from somebody else's failures. It's a lot easier to learn from somebody else's failures than to learn from your own. Because when they're your own, you got to take that setback. So I appreciate what you guys are doing as far as using what you've been through, using what you've been studying, and being able to put that on to the next man that's willing to sit down and listen. First of all, because you got to be receptive.
Thing, right?
You know what I'm saying? And then also willing to follow the blueprint. You know what I'm saying, that you guys have figured out how to put into play, because we've seen the traction, we've seen everything moving for you guys. So I appreciate that you're willing to share that information, because that's how we win, is by keep building up the next man. So I know you said April 16th, the album is everywhere.
Yes, sir.
April
Well, it's just
15th.
a mixtape. It's just a mixtape. I ain't gonna call it an album because we finna drop a series of them.
Okay.
Like, over the next 4 months, we finna go dumb. Like, we finna go dumb. Like, I need y'all to see me. We finna go dumb. Like, we finna take it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? We almost dropped the project earlier this year, New Breed. But I had to hold it. I had to hold it because I felt like it wasn't 100%. I felt like the window had been missed. So I was like, okay, nah. Like, I ain't in that space right now. I ain't in that space. Now let's reconstruct. And then Grown Ass Man came out of that. Grown Ass Man came about, and it was like, man, this it right here. Jefe was in the studio with me, constructing that mother, putting it together. Hey, it's crazy. And so the next 3, we dropping 4 projects. I'm dropping four projects in the next 4 months. 4 projects over the next 4 months, period. All of them gonna be dope.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I like what you said there, you know what I'm saying, as far as you had something in the works at first, but you had to realize that the opportunity was, you kind of missed that window for it. And sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes we got to readjust. Sometimes we got to restructure the plan. Just because you have a plan don't always mean that that's the end all be all. Sometimes you got to get to new information changes the situations.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
every day.
So it's good to hear that you was able to peep that and find your pivot point to say, okay, nah, this ain't the right move right now. Let me pull that back and let me restructure what I'm doing. So I appreciate that. And so the mixtape, April 16th, available on all platforms. April 15th, 8 p.m. is going to be available on Spinrilla.
Yes, sir. Exclusively.
And that's what's up too, because I ain't heard Spinrilla since high school.
You know what I'm saying, man? Matter of fact, go to Spinrilla right now and go follow me on there. Go follow me on Spinrilla right now. Go like the page, everything. Because matter of fact, I want to say, yeah, we on the front page right now. Yeah, we on the front page right now.
All right.
Yeah, we've been on there for a couple days now. I mean, if you matter of fact, yeah, they ain't even seen the album cover yet, so this gonna be dope. Well, or the mixtape cover, they ain't even seen it yet. Hold on, let me.
That's what's up. So San Antonio,
Here we go.
make sure y'all go check out Cwilltooill on the front page of Spinrilla.
On the front page of that thing right there. Hold on.
On the front page. Jefe trying to duck out the
Oh,
shot, but he's still there.
Yeah, look. I'm on the front page of that thing.
Right there on the front page.
Yeah. A couple days away. Make sure you go get that. Support. I got you. I listen to a lot of people's music, man. I listen to music all day, man. People from everywhere.
Shout out Rasta, stay busy.
Yes, sir.
So speak, since you said that, you listen to a lot of people's music. Who's somebody from San Antonio that you've heard recently that maybe you didn't hear, you haven't heard of before, but somebody that you've heard recently that caught your attention?
Man, honestly, Do they have to be like from San Antonio, or they just gotta live here right now?
Just living here right now. I don't necessarily gotta be like born and raised.
I don't really. Let me see. To be honest with you, man, I love Cwilltooill. Cwilltooill, man, that's one of my partners, man. I met him not like in January, bro. He just been coming to the studio consistently. Coming to the studio, just hustling. He can rap, he crazy.
Grind time.
You know what I'm saying? He actually about to drop a project this Friday.
April
9th. And then let me see, man. Honestly, I listen to Southside Hood'em a lot. I ain't gonna cap. He can rap. You know what I'm saying? We actually got a song together that's gonna come out a little bit later on this year, actually. So y'all be tuned in for that. It's dope. It's dope. Like we in rare form with that song. You dig what I'm saying? We in rare form.
That's what's up.
And then let me see. Gotta get one more. I don't want to do all the norms. Let me see.
Yeah, throw something out there that people ain't really accustomed to hearing.
Okay. Lagoon AK-47. Lagoon AK-47. Luh Goon AK-47. Lagoon AK-47. Remember that name. Lagoon AK-47. Alright?
He hitting y'all with the subliminals because he said it like 6 times. So make sure y'all pay attention to that.
Yeah.
So that's what's up though. I just wanted to hear from you and hear like, you know, some new artists or maybe some people that just catching your attention that maybe you heard of that you respect their hustle.
Facts.
So I mean, we talking about all the good. We talking about all the lights. We talking about the shows. We talking about the mixtape coming out. But I want you to go to a time for me like where things weren't as good. You know what I'm saying? Like what's one of the lessons that you learned in this journey? You said 6 years you've been studying this. You've been doing your music. You've been studying the game. What's one of the hard lessons or challenges that you've had in this?
Honestly, it's a lot. I can talk about money. I can talk about being messed over by DJs. I can talk about, and I'm talking about like back in like 2014, 15. You know what I'm saying? 16, being messed up. You know what I'm saying? Being jailed out some money by Atlanta DJs, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to get the song played and stuff. A whole bunch of stuff. But honestly, I'm gonna narrow mine all the way down to. Honestly, trying to understand that friends aren't going to be your fans necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's your friend don't have to be your fan. Everybody that's your friend don't have to, you know what I'm saying? And however y'all life take course at that point is what it is if you're chasing your dream. However y'all like, but they still your friend. They ain't gotta be your fan. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see each other, you cool, that's my dog, but if you ain't really supporting what I'm doing, I mean, yeah, we just cool, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's cool. Like, what's up, my dog? Like, well, like we good, but we ain't gotta talk business, we ain't gotta do none of that. Like
you gotta compartmentalize your circle. Mm-hmm. So these people help me out, these people don't help me out, these people I can smoke with, these people I drink with, this my girl, this that girl. So that way you get what everybody gives you, but never expect nothing. It always keeps you moving forward.
Yeah, definitely can't expect too much out of it. You gotta let people play their role in your life.
The role that they choose to play.
It's just symbolizing you gotta let people play their role in your life. And that's the one thing that I didn't understand at the beginning and now I understand. And so now understanding that, you know, one of my biggest things that I always tell another artist is, bro, it don't matter who deny you, you can maneuver around them. Some way, but the game too big, the game way too big not to be able to maneuver around somebody to still get the success. Because it's a million people out here. Bro, I find another blue check artist signed by Warner Brothers every day. He out here making money too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's plenty of money out here to be made. You just gotta find, you just can't let one thing or one person or one moment, you know what I'm saying, decide your fate or decide how you finna wake up the next day and actually like feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. Like that's one thing that you cannot do when you trying to make music, when you making music. Like if you call yourself an artist, you gotta remember that niggas like Picasso wasn't even loved until they died. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares, bro? You know what I'm saying?
that's a real lesson though. Like not even just in music, in business, and in life in general.
Yeah.
You gotta let people play the role that they choose to play.
Yeah.
Even if you want to allow that, you know what I'm saying. Of course, that's your choice at the end of the day. So, you know, as people come into your life, you know, especially like starting your new venture with the music, when you were starting off with the music, or you starting a new business, or you trying something new that you haven't always done. Everybody's not gonna want to jump on board.
Everybody not gonna be.
And that's just what it just is what it is. And so it's good that you say that because people got to understand that every time everybody's not gonna come. But you know when you make it, everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, that was my boy.
Yeah, man.
And that's cool too. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you got to keep them same boundaries. Or how they say, keep that same energy.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. So I mean, Cwilltooill, we done heard a lot from you as far as what you got going, what you've been doing, what you got planned coming up. You know, next 4 months dropping heat. Jefe, man.
Oh. Jefe.
Come on, man.
Jefe.
Talk to us a little bit,
poppin'?
man. You know, Jefe the boss, man. The first question I really want to ask you, man, because I like that you know, Jefe already means boss. But
Yeah.
this man calls himself Jefe the boss, so he's boss.
No, I
boss.
don't say Jefe. Well, I say, not really.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. But like, what does it mean to be a boss to you?
It's just handling your business, top to bottom, left to right, in public and behind closed doors, family, friends, and you know, just being a man or woman of your word, really. I kind of keep it simple. I kind of use it for romantic part, but really it's just about being a man, and a man does what he can and does what he says he's gonna do, and it's really that simple.
It's that simple.
And that's what makes you a boss.
So tell us a little bit about what you got going on. We know, you know what I'm saying, I know you DJing, you promoting events, of course you managing the team, you know what I'm saying. What else does Jefe do that maybe we don't see?
Everything. I just send people money today. You know, I just be doing that. I just look out. This is what I try to do. Like I said, I do what I can. So like when I met Cwilltooill, I didn't know nothing about artist management, but I knew I could help him, so that's what I did. And then it just grew from there. And so then learning artist management from managing him, it's like, all right, now I can reach out and help all these people. And so, you know, there's I'm somewhat of a control freak and a narcissist, but with positive energy. So I like to absorb everything. So I like everything to kind of work for me, and I just kind of play with it and help everybody grow, if that makes sense.
Nice. Are there any new artists that you've been working with lately that maybe everybody don't know about?
I got Rasta Stay Busy. That's my dude.
Art.
And then Giovanna. Those are my like number 2 and 3 people. You know, Cwilltooill my number 1 guy, but and then like he said, JB Coolin. So that's like kind of the immediate team. You know, we're working to just elevate the brand. It's really all about brand expansion and brand elevation. And so right now, I'm really just working on the Jefe brand. So I spent a lot of time working on the Cwilltooill brand. And so now, you know, I've been taking this last couple months and this kind of time, the springtime, to kind of really establish myself as like the man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I was talking about, the role, when I was talking about roles earlier, the role I played next to him, I'm just flipping it. I'm just flipping it to where, like I said, in here, it's partnership. Really, he's the number 1 guy, and I'm the manager. I'm the sidekick, cool. But as soon as we step out the door, I'm the man. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I've been working on.
That's what's up.
He really can't turn it off, bro. He a boss, bro. Man, that's why that's my dog. So we just be.
But I can't turn it off.
Yeah,
I honestly
you know what I'm
can't
saying?
turn it off.
Hey.
That's good though, because I
If
mean,
you don't bump heads with your business partner, y'all probably not making no moves.
Okay. We was talking about flyers earlier today. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but you need those times. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are afraid of that confrontation, but when everybody has an end goal in mind that's moving, that keeps us moving forward, so to speak.
Amen.
You know, when you have that end goal in mind to keep moving forward, you gonna bump heads.
Yeah.
You know, that confrontation sometimes is necessary to get to the best result, because you gonna have an idea that I may not have thought of. I'm gonna have an idea that you may not have thought of, and we bumping heads, but we gonna figure out how to compromise and put what we got together to make it the best product.
We've had a few there's been a few kind of, what's it called, I guess, elevations in our relationship, personal and business. When we finally, so we was working together for almost 2 years before we finally put the contract management thing on paper, and that was awkward because now we're talking about money. I'm not money driven, but he don't know that. I don't think he money driven, but we don't really know. You never know. So it was awkward having that conversation, but we got it on paper, and now we just moving. And I remember we had, it was more personal than it was business, but we had like a kind of conversation a few months ago. Just kind of about life. It was just kind of, we bumped heads for like a little period of time, but we came out of the better. Because I was more on me. I was like, hey bro, why you doing this? And he wasn't feeling it, but I was like, yo, because I'm looking out for you. And he was like, you know what, you're right. And we became closer. So just as any relationship, business and personal, if it's going to evolve, sometimes you have to cross those awkward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Awkward times.
Nah, that's real though. That's real though. Those are, they call it growing pains for a reason. You don't feel good.
When your homie doing too many drugs, or he cheating on his girl, he driving too fast. All them things where you just kind of got to get each other right, ask each other questions, and the other person, why you ask me that question? It's like, because I actually care. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to tell too much about business, but we was talking money. He was thinking I was counting his pockets. Like, hey, of course I ain't counting. Never count your pockets. I'm trying to help, bro. Like, here's my pockets. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, it's evolution.
Man, I think it's always important. I think the only yes man you need in your life is your dog. That's the only yes man you need in your life, because I'm telling you, yes men don't help you do nothing but sit down and be the same every day. And my college football coach, I always said, he was like, ain't no such thing as staying the same. He said, either you're getting better or you're getting worse every day. Because if you ain't getting better, it's a million five people getting better. You know what I'm saying? At something. And probably a fourth of that is probably getting better at something that you probably trying to do, because it ain't that many options out here. You know what I'm saying? There's options, but it ain't that many. All of them fit into the same realm some way or somehow. You know what I'm saying? Big four. So
there's always someone working harder than you.
You know what I'm saying?
So I've been trying to outwork them.
You gotta work harder, man. That's why it wasn't a lot of people throwing shows. It's not a lot of people throwing shows, man. We doing them the right way. People, ain't nobody getting sick, nobody getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? We doing them the right way. Because people need that entertainment, bro. Like music and gatherings and good vibes help people. You know what I'm saying? Get through hard times. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the truth. That's a fact. So you know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it the right way. Let's not have no. I ain't never been in no party that I done been to out here that never had no fight. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's all black people, no matter if it's some white people. I done performed plenty of times in front of nothing but, you know what I'm saying, Caucasian people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. It's love. It's whatever. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we all share one common whatever. And that's music. That's love of hip hop. That's love of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody deny that right there. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, we went to Austin last week. Went to Austin. The crowd was so tough. Like, when I tell you, dog, like, the crowd was stiff, dog. Stiff. Didn't move, didn't say nothing, didn't do nothing. Dog, right after I performed, niggas stood up, clapped, all that. And I truly believe it was because of the energy that I was putting off in the room. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't acting standoffish to nobody, nothing like that, man. We cool, dog. Like, I come in here because I love this, and I told them that while I was on stage. I love doing this. I love performing. I love being on stage. I love my music, and I think I make amazing. I truly believe I make amazing music. So I'm gonna give it to you just like that. My energy gonna be up there. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna look at you, and either you gonna look away from me or you gonna stare at me. So it's one or the other. Either you gonna look away from me or you gonna stare at me. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna have that one-on-one relationship. If we get lucky enough to have that, you know what I'm saying, in the room. So that's how I try to rock it, man. That's why I just, it is what it is.
Energy is everything. Energy is everything. So we're going to wrap things up, fellas. I got one last question for you both. This might be a question that you don't get a lot on interviews, but what is one book that you would suggest our viewers read to impact their life? One book that maybe you've read recently, or over this pandemic time that we've all been chilling at the house?
That's too easy. I'm reading I forgot the exact title.
I don't mind, man. Where you go find yours right now?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
The Way of the Superior Man.
Okay.
I'm only like 25% in. That's what it says, and it's blowing. Every page blows my mind.
Who's the author on that? Do you have that on hand?
So I get. And the Rick Ross book.
Okay.
Definitely check that out.
I ain't read either one of those. Interested though.
How do I find it?
Interested, especially the first one.
David Deida, Deida, David Deida.
The Way of the Superior Man.
The Way of the Superior Man. My homie Ty Lee, the Godson, put me on. And yeah, it's like it's basically about being a man, and it's talking about deep, like the real masculinity, not rapper. I mean, there's like a whole fake masculinity that goes on with.
And what a man supposed to be.
Yeah, there's sharing girls and, hitting and quitting and all that type of stuff, shooting everyone wants to fight. Now the book is like, no, this is being a real man. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's what I want. The Way of the Superior Man.
It's funny that you said that, man, because my freshman year, bro, I had to take a seminar. Everybody had to take seminars. It was called FYE, First Year Experience classes. Everybody had to take like them freshman classes. Mine, man, the class I chose to take was, what is the definition of a real man? It was, what is a man? Bro.
It was a class?
It was called, it was like a class we had to take for a whole semester. It was called, what is a man? And dog, I got so many different, cause like what is it? Like what is it really? You can't really narrow it down because we got so many fabricated thoughts of what a man is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because a man is different everywhere. A man really, what I really got out of it was, a man is just adaptability. A man is, in a sense, what he needs to be in the time that he needs to be it. And he can always adapt to it. You dig what I'm saying? He can always be like when it's time for the love, he gonna love. When it's time for him to fight, he gonna fight. When it's time for, you know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't got that quality. You know what I'm saying? Well, all women have it too, but they don't have these. It's not as black and white as a man's is. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what a man is, man. That's my definition of it. That's what I got from it. But my book would have to be the one I'm currently in right now, as well, and it's called man, I'm tripping. I ain't gonna count. I ain't read it in like 2 weeks, but there you go. Lost it.
The Four Agreements.
Right.
That's another good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is it. Get out of your head. That's why I couldn't remember, because I need to get out of my head. Get out of your head. It's called Get Out of Your Head, dog. I done got a couple of good analogies in there, but one of them, she talks about how she was about to give a speech, and she said she felt weird, and she said she felt like something was on her. She said usually her speeches, she has like a big break. She goes out to the break room or whatever, and everyone. She was doing like a huge seminar in her hometown. She's a huge author or whatever. Just because this was her second book. Get Out of Your Head is like her third book, but she was doing a speech for her second book. She went out she's talking to people. She said, she let everybody walk back in. She said usually she walks back in to stay safe, or usually she keeps somebody around her. She said this time she found herself alone. She said this lady walked up to her and just started talking crazy to her. She said that she had to get the lady off of her. 5 minutes later, she said she went on stage and she heard the lady getting drugged out by the police, and she said that the lady had like a demonic spirit on her, and she said she could feel it, right? She said, but she didn't think much of it until this big old church that's holding like 20,000 people, even the backup generator goes out and everything goes black. Everything. From that day, she said she never felt right for a whole year, and she said the reason why is because she never opened up about it. You know what I'm saying? She never for a whole year she sat in fear of letting somebody know that she was hurt, or letting somebody know that she was down or didn't feel good. She said because she was always used to putting on her face, or always trying to, or she thought that she had to be the source of strength for everybody around her, when really, you know what I'm saying? She was breaking herself down. So you gotta get out your head. You gotta lose the opinions of what you think people think about you. So that's what Get Out of Your Head. That's what I'm getting from it right now. You gotta go read it.
Okay, so we got Get Out of Your Head, we got The Way of the Superior Man, and we got the bonus book, The Four Agreements. So
and then you said the one you're reading right now.
Yeah, let's Get Out of Your Head.
Oh, wasn't there another one? Okay,
Nah, it was only one. It was only one. But if you ain't ever read Up From Slavery, go read that. That's what Up From Slavery.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. We got a book from each of them and a bonus book from each of them. So just giving our viewers something to ponder on, you know what I'm saying, when they have the opportunity to go pick up these books. Readers are leaders, leaders are readers, you know what I'm saying? So I always like to make sure we drop some knowledge on that side of things.
Attempting to read is important.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll be the first to tell you that I may not get through a whole book, but I get a couple pages.
I saw you should follow. You know JT the lawyer. He's a lawyer up in Dallas.
No,
he's a lawyer, but he has like a pretty large social media following. So he just put straight game. He was like, man, I hate reading. I always have, but I read all the time. He's like, I get what I need from it, and then I put it down. So I was like, bet.
Hey, you gotta learn how to put that filter on, so you get what you need and keep it pushing.
Because I done noticed though, a lot of books just reference other books.
Yep.
And a lot of books you
gotta find the good ones. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just read. Honestly, bro, you go do the audio books. Cause that's why I don't remember a lot of these books, but.
I gotta read honestly, audiobook.
But what I needed in the moment, I got from it. Cause I don't listen to a lot of audiobooks. Like I don't listen to at least 12 this year. You know what I'm saying? At least 12. So go listen to the audiobooks, bro, because you'll catch a lot of game. Like it'll shape the way you sort of think. You know what I'm saying? Just do it while you driving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got Amazon Prime, so just go get some audiobooks. I get 3 free ones. You know what I'm saying? Like I get 3 free ones every month. Don't ask me how.
Hey man, well I appreciate y'all.
Emails.
The sample, they probably just the sample.
Hey, how many emails you got? No, I'm just playing.
Man, I appreciate y'all coming through. We got Cwilltooill with the mixtape dropping April 16th on all platforms.
Grown ass man.
We got Jefe, always in the streets, got something going. Follow. Y'all drop your social medias real quick.
At Cwilltooill, that's CWILLTOOILL. Ain't no spaces in that motherfucker. You feel me? Straight up.
And then Jefe.
Caffeine _ Poppy PAPI. Boss promo 210. Keep moving forward. USA. Tap in. We'll change your life. Pretty. Not overnight, but pretty soon.
Keep moving forward.
In search of true wealth.
All right, man. Well,
shout out to Tone Setters.
Chris,
shout out to Tone Setters.
Tone Setters, thank you for having us.
Tone Setters Entertainment, Tone Setters TV. We will see y'all on the next one. We appreciate Cwilltooill and Jefe coming through to share some knowledge with us, tell us about what they got going on. And you will see them around the San Antonio area, around the Texas area, around the world very soon.
Amen.
Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.